Good morning, Josie from Finest Flyer. We are walking through the cemetery this morning, changed our walking route, and just enjoy this overcast weather this morning. I'll show you the entrance to the cemetery. Beautiful cherry trees. This is Oakwood Cemetery. Rose bush. This rows of cherry trees is just very beautiful. Some benches here, and this is a columbarium. Do you remember when the cemetery was created?
Well, before the 150 years ago, maybe?
Big oak trees. There's something about cemeteries. I used to be scared, but it's actually the most peaceful place. Quiet.
I like cemeteries. It's interesting to, we always like to walk through history.
Yeah.
The only thing I feel bad about them is that for so long, people were convinced that they had to be buried embalmed, in a coffin, in a vault, and it doesn't, you don't get to go ashes to ashes, dirt to dirt.
Nice cherry tree. Gosh. Like what Ned said, going through a cemetery is like going through history. And if they can talk, the tomb can talk. It can tell you their stories. Some were veterans from First and Second World War.
See, this one was died in
1928. Wow. During the Depression. Do you remember the cemetery in Balula?
yes.
The big trees and the crows that live on those trees.
Mm-hmm. Bats.
Bats, yeah.
Fruit bats. There was a thing on top of it, but you know, I think that this is cast iron.
Cast iron.
So you can screw it off. Just check on the contents.
Must be like a family plot. This one here.
Yeah, I guess. You can go in and they will all been broken off.
Is that stone or marble?
Looks like some kind of a design there, like that's a hand holding a thing. See there? Interesting to know that section 40.
Where is the sort of office of this? Management office.
It's on
Really?
Yep.
Right in front of me there is a Fry Regional Hospital. Oakwood Elementary School. And as you can see there, that spire above the school is the Baptist, First Baptist Church. A veteran of the Second World War. Now we are walking on the sidewalk of 4th Street. On my left is the Oakwood School.
This house was the building, the home of the original Science Center.
Oh wow, really?
And that's when my mother got involved with it, and Bruce Gribauer and others. This was the home of the Science Center.
Okay.
And private residence before that, and now it's some sort of business. Here,
Investment.
we have a wonderful, wonderful place that was the Hickory Public Library. And we loved to come here. My mother would bring us over here, and we would spend hours. You could see all the latest magazines, the latest newspapers. Mainly there in the back, we had a place that was specifically for young people. And you could go in there and spend hours. And wonderfully, wonderfully, my mother let us do that.
Well, it's a good place for learning.
It was an ideal place. It was a wonderful place. And at some point, the city decided to sell this and move the library to a bigger, more spacious place, which is understandable. It's really too bad that they decided to let this go, because it was a foundation of learning and socialization, mainly learning in Hickory.
Right.
But now it's a
An
business.
investment. Yeah. Investment place. Building. So this is where you come and return books that you borrowed from the library, and they maintained it as a fixture on this building. Just want to show you that everywhere the poison ivy thrives, and it just pushed its way up on through this holly tree, holly bush.
I don't know much about this building other than the fact that it's been there for the past 50 years. And I can't recall what was there before. I'm almost sure it was a house. But this was built by a bank. And it was, for some reason, I want to say it was the First Citizens Bank for a long time. But it was a bank building. And since then, it has been a number of different things, including vacant for a while. And I understand that it is now the home of a call center. I know we used a lawyer that used to be up there for a while for a couple of things.
What do you know about this iconic building here, right behind you?
It's called the Lawyer's Building. And I can only imagine that there's a lot of people in there working really hard, a lot of stuff, and I'm glad I don't have to do it.
And we are here at the Shuford House and Gardens. I've been doing some work on the house, the roof, painting the windows, and planting new trees on this garden. So this is the front of the Shuford House. And I see some flowers over there. I must go and investigate. Lilies, so gorgeous. Just came out from the ground. There are no leaves, just stalks of beautiful pink blooms. So we are now on 6th Street.
The Shuford House and the one across the street from it. It has, you look at them and they look sort of wonderfully, traditionally.
A beautiful hostas, giant hostas, under this redbud tree. And right there in the background is the Props house. It's part of this Shuford House and Gardens. It is, by the way, a function place where people rent the gardens for events like weddings, birthdays or graduations, and other events. Here we are in our garden after our walk to the neighborhood, right. We walked to the Oakwood Cemetery, very interesting place to visit.
See history.
That's right, history, that's right.
And now we've come back home, and we are sitting in the back garden. It's very nice now. It's still cool in the shadows here, but it's promising to be a very, very warm day, very humid. Summertime North Carolina, summertime southeastern United States is absolutely tropical. And it's been raining a lot, so things are green and growing. And we are here specifically to sit and watch butterflies. We've planted a garden, or haven't planted a garden as the case may be, to be very friendly with butterflies, particularly taking into consideration monarchs. And
I have not seen any monarch. Have you?
I have.
Okay.
But usually they come a little bit later. But we have this
Butterfly bush, and
butterfly
I'm gonna
bush.
show you. This is milkweed and seed pod. Huge, spiky. They will spread around, and as you can see, we have them all over this part of our garden. We designated for wild garden. So you could see this butterfly bush here, Buddleia. This is a favorite of butterflies. Right now I don't see many butterflies, but earlier they were here. All kinds of insects, including the wasp. Are the begonias. They are making up for lost times during the drought, June and July. So now that the rains are coming, they are putting a show. They're blooming. The little ones are coming out. This will be, if it continues to rain, this area will be covered in pink blooms. I better go inside and make us some brunch. Actually, brunch, yeah. Okay, what are you going to do?
I have to go and trim all of the sprouts on the crepe myrtle.